Did I ever tell you guys about my Cajun buddy that had the best duck dog in the whole world? Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. My buddy, he had this duck dog. It was a chocolate lab. And the duck dog's name, best I can remember, he was named Beaudacious. And old Beaudacious, he was the best duck dog. I'm talking about the jam up duck dog. He was the best in the whole world. And there was this banker fella what I had a mortgage on my friend's house. And he always wanted to get in on this duck dog, because he was tired of getting his feet wet going to get them ducks out of the water. But he tried to get my friend to take him duck hunting with that dog. And my friend never would take him duck hunting. He said, he'd always had an excuse. He said, no, my friend, I got to work. No, my friend, my wife wants me to cut the grass. And this went on and on. And finally, one day, the banker fella, he got one of those moments of inspiration. And he said, I'm a damn fool. I got the mortgage on this man's house. He ain't got no choice but to take me duck hunting. So sure enough, he called up my friend. He said, my friend, I would like very much for you and Beaudacious to go duck hunting with me. I got me one of them fancy automatic shotguns, and I know between the three of us, we can have a field day on them ducks. Well, my friend, he was inclined to deny. He said, no, my friend, I am very busy. My wife has got me booked up. She wants me to cut the grass. She wants me to do all kinds of stuff, and I just don't have the time no more, my friend. So my banker fella, he smiled on the other end of the phone, and he said, my friend, do you recall the mortgage upon your house? And do you recall who owns the note? Well, now, my friend, he wasn't no fool. My friend, he stared at the wall, and he stared at the receiver of his phone. And he said, what time would you like to go duck hunting? Well, the banker fella said, tomorrow morning, about 4 o'clock, I will come and pick you up at your house. So sure enough, the banker fella pulled up in the driveway. Had one of them fancy F-150 pick-em-up trucks. That thing had 4-wheel drive. Extended cab. Didn't have no 3-liter though, had a V8. Well, my friend come out the house. He throwed his shotgun and his waders up in the back of that pick-em-up truck and jumped up in the truck beside the man. Well, the banker fella looked over at him and said, my friend, where's the dog? Well, my buddy said, you don't want that old dumb dog to come with us? Come on, let's go duck hunting before it gets too late. My banker fella, he said, my friend, go get the dog and do it right now. Okay, my friend, if you want that dumb dog to go duck hunting, we'll take you. He jumped out the truck, went and got Beaudacious, put him in the back of the truck. Not in the bed, but in the back in his spare cab. So sure enough, they got out there on this bayou of fishing and a hunting. And they looked up and they said, my friend, Cajuns, I meant to tell you this. Cajuns is a strange breed. When they go duck hunting, they'll always put the cane pole out in the water because they never know what they might get. And they always take paper bags with them everywhere they go. They fold them up and put them in their hip pocket. Because the theory behind that and the reasoning behind that is, well, you never know when somebody might want to give you something, and you got a sack to put it in, a tote. You got a tote. But anyway, they're sitting out on the bayou fishing, And after a while, a whole daggone flock of ducks come flying up. And that banker fella, he threw his automatic shotgun up and bam, bam, he knocked 2 right out of the sky. Fell right in the water. He looked up over at my buddy and he said, my friend, send a dog to get the ducks. My friend said, no, my friend, you don't want that dumb dog to go get them ducks. Go out there yourself. You got waders, go out there and get them ducks. My friend, go get them ducks. All right. He looked over at the dog, Beaudacious. Go get them ducks. Beaudacious jump up on top of that water, trip, right off the top of that water, put them ducks up, trip, right back across top of that water, put them ducks down right at the banker fella's feet. That banker fella, he kind of cut one eye over at the fella, and he didn't say a word, you know. He just looked up in the sky. Here comes some more ducks. He threw that automatic shotgun up, and bam, bam, knocked two more down. He was a good shot. Them ducks fell out on the water, and he looked over and said, my friend, send Beaudacious to get them ducks. All right, if you want that dog to get them ducks, I surely will. Beaudacious, get them ducks. Beaudacious did just like he did before. He jumped right on top of that water, trip, right on top of that water, picked them ducks up, trip, right back, and laid them down at the banker fella's feet. That banker fella, he cut both eyes over at my buddy, you know, and he said, my friend, a while ago, you saw me shoot them ducks down, and that dog jumped up on top of that water, trip, right on top of that water, picked them ducks up, trip, right back, and put them down at my feet. Did you see that? My friend said, yeah, I saw that, my friend. And I am so ashamed because I never could teach that damn dog how to swim. It's all in your perspective.